3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Bamcast podcast. The Bamcast, as always, is the home of the anti-PC. Shout out to Bob Physics for the intro song you're hearing right now. And Prismatic Verse for all of the lower thirds and graphics and shit that you see coming out to the different pods. Shout out to California Apparel. Promo code BAM20, 20% off anything you ordered. And we're not going to pick up the normal other one just yet because, quarantine, so we'll work that out. But we've been approached by a new sponsor, so coming next pod, you're gonna hear of a brand new sponsor. And for my fitness enthusiasts, you're gonna love this page. Alright? Anyway, here with me as always is the faithful co-host Bobby B.
Why pre?
And one of the original.
Don't smile to me, don't smile, none of you.
One of the original three. The founding fathers of the pod, if you will. Timbo Slice is here as well. And we are social distancing, so you don't know, we're not in the same spot, but we're podding because the pod must go on and the chattings must go on. But I had cut Timmy before I started doing the intro because he wanted to ask Bob a question, which I thought was interesting and podcast appropriate. What?
Draw blood when you cut him?
Yeah.
So, Bob, I know in the group earlier, you might have made mention to it, but I was high as shit, so I wasn't reading anything in the group.
Oh, you mean earlier when you were just raging?
Yeah, but no, it's before you put on all of those things. My genuine concern with all of this is, at one point today, oil was negative $36 US. Now, I don't expect Jamaica, JPS, or Petrojam to next week give us a break because I understand you have to buy the previous stock, sell it off, and then Ray. But my big issue with this, especially since it's so low in a price right now, is, all right, so say you buy 1,000 barrels a week normally, with whatever budget you have, whatever money. Now that it's so low, why aren't you buying 10,000 barrels, if possible, a week, so that not next week, but next month, you can give us a price break for an even longer time for when the price of oil goes up. And also, I know my father did tell me, the OUR manages it, so before they can price increase, they have to ask them. And then they bring a good point to him. It's like, all right, cool. They manage price increases. But what do they do when the price decreases? Because so far, for the past 6 or 9 months, oil has been about $50, $60 a barrel and decreasing. And we're still paying the price of when oil was about $70, $80 a barrel. I'm still paying like $130, $140 for 87, bro. Like, to me, the whole thing isn't set up right at all. Like, and that's why I just rage a lot of the time, is because it doesn't make sense. In that 6-month period, should the price not have gone down? And then now, in 2 months, the price should go down to reflect this decrease to $1 or negative 36, whatever it is.
Below zero, I know that.
Exactly, but I bet you it's not going to, because, the price of oil is now $30 a barrel, so we can't give you the discount because you're going to need the money to buy it at this price in the next... Them just sucking cock.
It's like when the man them said JPS going to start blaming the fact that you're turning on the pipe more often since you've been home. That's why the light bill gone up.
Like, even trying to reason is with you guys is upsetting me because it doesn't make sense. So, Bob, please, with your...
Make it make sense for him, Bob.
Yeah, like try at least.
Yeah, so the first thing, basic econ, prices are sticky downwards. Meaning it is very easy for prices to go up, very hard for prices to go down. It's basic economic principles, so that's one. Next thing, I pointed out in the group as well that there are 2 taxes on gasoline. Regular GCT, which went down 1.5%, plus a special.
One of them was not supposed to be passed on to us, though, Bob.
But
we still got it passed on to us. So that's, again, what the fuck is the OUR doing?
Nothing.
Tweeting. That's about it. I got in trouble this morning regarding the OUR. You're not allowed to cuss clients, and I got mad at JPS yesterday.
Well, there are the two taxes. So, no matter what oil prices, there's always that additional tax that we will be paying. So our fuel prices may not be that truly reflective of global oil prices. Another thing, we used to have the Petrocaribe agreement. I don't know if we still have it with Venezuela.
The what?
No, we don't.
Petrocaribe is the name of
No,
their
it ended in about, I believe, 2014,
2020.
2015, if I'm not
Something like
mistaken. It was around then, yeah.
Enlighten me about what that is.
We used to buy fuel from Venezuela, and we used to be able to pay them in goods instead of in cash. So a lot of
Ah.
things were
We have some sort of deal with them still, but it's not, as far as I understand, and I could be wrong about this, it's not in paper or in contract, which is a major
What
issue.
you're saying, Bob?
Venezuela's in the shithole, so
Exactly.
But so yeah,
You are correct, though.
Gulf oil prices, which is Gulf Mexico, it's like Texas and Louisiana oil. That's called WTI, West Texas Intermediate Price. Currently, right now, oil is still about $50 a barrel, thereabouts. What went below $1 is something called oil futures. Now, that's basically gambling. It's like stock gambling. So, man will buy on whether the price of oil will go up or down, i.e., the futures. So, what happened is that the odds today basically were so bad that the price of it was below $1.
All right.
Anybody who went short would have from way back making a killing. Anybody who went long get fucked up.
All right. But then with that now being said that you've explained, those prices being at $50 that are still being maintained like
But
currently.
we still paying so much.
No, yeah, exactly. So like we're still paying for say $80 a barrel. So all right.
3 months
So,
we buy a couple months of fuel at a time.
yeah, but Bob, $80 a barrel was months ago.
Oh, you know
We're
what's hilarious to me? I think I saw some guy in the news today saying that it's only a very small percentage of JPS's fuel is actually generated through heavy fuel oil. So oil.
Yeah, I was watching the same thing, but I didn't quite understand it.
From LPG, liquid petroleum gas. LPG prices have not changed. Oil prices have changed.
Okay.
But JPS also has lost a lot of money from businesses not being open. And you know, daytime electricity rates are, I think, twice as much as nighttime electricity rates.
Yep.
So they've lost a lot of money. So what they have done is pad the residential customers' bill saying, oh, when you're working from home, when you're using more, so here's a little more charge on your bill.
Yeah, but then again,
So the fuel charge on your bill may have gone down, you know, if you look at it, you know. But they have added for them fuckery until they say they estimate that you're using this much and all of them fuckery. So big man thing I advocate say, yo, if you can do it, thief life.
All right. So I also listen. I've been a big advocate for teething lights since before all of this. So what Bob is saying is 100% true in that sense.
Man's I'm a big advocate. Teeth like
If you get caught, try blame your neighbor.
Jail, such as like
No, try blame your neighbor.
No, bro, God, I live uptown. Somebody going to inform.
Hold on. My big thing is this then. So then all of that has happened, and what you said about the oil company, I still don't quite agree with them because they buy 3 months in advance. So then, all right. So that means in 2 months.
You have to be able to absorb shock.
I understand that, you know, but what I'm saying is we still have not gotten even a $20 price decrease to say, all right, guys, we're paying now $20 less per barrel for the last 6 months. We're giving you 20 Jamaican dollars cut. All we get is like maybe $5. So for that part, I think they're fuckery. And the other part of it, the JPS, I understand that they're losing money. At the same time, you're going to have to work a lot harder for me to feel sorry about JPS. I don't give a fuck if they go bankrupt. If they go bankrupt, I will applaud and say, oh, we'll get free electricity. Separate and apart. What the fuck is OUR doing to that part where they're just padding the bill? Again, they're not doing anything.
Nothing. They're not their real body.
It's like I understand that like I have a lot of
Your
rage
office, what them name? The Office of Utility Regulations.
I
They're not
understand that I rage a lot in the group, but like
a company. They
God,
are
this
an
is
office.
dumb.
That's it. They're just an office, bro. Nothing them can do. So JPS just gonna keep raping us. The oil thing, I don't know. I tell you, prices just sticky downwards. Gas price will never fall back below $100 no matter what global oil price is. Plain and simple. Like man now operate on the expectation of making this much money a month. So like here's the thing now with global oil prices at about $50 a barrel though. Did you guys know that North America is actually the world's largest oil producer?
Yeah,
Yeah, since
via way of fracking, right?
Right, shale
yeah,
oil.
yeah.
So, but here's the
Since
thing:
like
for fracking to
2018
be
or 16.
profitable, what name? Oil prices, the barrel have to be over $100. So when oil prices were high last year, 2 years ago, the man them was just like, yo, make whole heap of oil and force out the Americans. And the Americans are like, nah, dog, well, hold on and ride this. So there's a glut on the market, whole heap of oil, and the prices were forced down.
I'm sorry I brought this up, 'cause I'm just getting kind of angry. Like this is just ridiculous that we
Saudi
are the people.
Aramco,
This is
Saudi
so dumb,
Aramco,
man.
the
I
Saudi,
hate all of them. Can we kill them?
you know, the Saudi
Can
Arabian
we kill them?
government, their oil company just floated the other day. They were like the most valuable company in the world now.
Well,
And
them put out to sea and float.
they only
I
gave
must
up
say that.
Shut up to me.
1.5% of the
I'm
equity in the
sorry.
company. They still hold 98.5% control.
Hold on, no, sorry. They gave up equity in the company and what?
1.5% is all they gave up, and it was like $1 billion. They're one of the most
Was that
valuable
me? I'm sorry.
No, that was me.
Okay.
companies.
No, mate, Bob. Like, genuinely just kind of upsetting, man. Like, bro, what? Dog.
Saudi Aramco.
I hate all of this, and I hate that we're just basically slaves to it. Like, there's nothing that we can really do. I don't
Okay.
want to know, Bob. Go away.
I
Knowledge is a curse at this point.
Oh yeah, it is.